talk to Lamar and see what the word he was saying about his backstory uh, back in the day.
Because I talked to my cousin back in the day. We called him Binky, but you know he's a grown man, so his name ain't Binky. But the backstory goes back to when I was 3 years old, and we lived in Maryland. You know, I grew up in Steubenville, Ohio, but when I lived in Maryland, now I always remember this story of there was a bat in our house, and my older cousins, including my cousin Binky, they told me that the way to get the bat out the house, and it was in our house. My mother wasn't home; she was at work. Stepfather at work, and Binky and the older cousin had to go in the house and run bath water. Now there's a bat flying around that house, inside the house. I'm scared, and I had to run in that house, and I don't even know to this day why I was running some water in the tub, and the bat was supposed to fly in there and die. But all I remember about it is being scared to death, and I'm running in and out of that house trying to run this bath water, and my cousins is outside cracking up. Binky, Wookie, all my cousins, they out there cracking up. And I'm like the youngest of the group. I'm like, I'm like a young fool that'll do anything. To me, they can tell me to do anything. I'm running, whatever. So I'm running in there, and the bat had come at my head, and I run back out. And they asked me, did you get him yet? Did you get him? No, the bat was trying to attack me. So finally I got it there, and I got the water ran, and so the water's running. And then they was like, well, now you gotta go in and turn it back off. I'm like, huh? I thought all I had to do was run the bath water and the bat was gonna fly into it. So they was like, no, you gotta go back in there. You gotta hurry up. Like it's danger. So I'm like, okay, all right. So now I got the water running in there. So now I gotta run in there and turn it off so that the bat is gonna fly into the water. So eventually I ran in there, like I say, being prodded by all my older cousins. So I ran in there and I, got the water stopped or whatever. Now, then I run back out because the bat is just flying around the room. Now, I'm 3 years old. I'm 60 right now. That's just happened. I'm 3 years old. I still remember it. But it was funny because my cousin brought it back up. I hadn't talked to him since back then. He said, do you remember the backstory? So eventually, my memory of what happened is all that, the bat ended up flying out the door. That's what happened. That is the backstory.
So all that, we really got the story mixed up. And I know you put some water in a little dish, and you have gnats going.
What? What are you talking about?
They got that confused or something. You know how you put the water and soap in a dish, and you got gnats. And
what they got to do with my story?
Maybe they got that confused or something.
I think they just wanted to mess with me because I was a little fool that would do anything. I don't think that was going to work at all. Now that I get older, because my cousin, he a little bit older than me. I'm 60. I think he's 61, something like that. He's just a little bit older than me. And he was still laughing when he brought it up now. So he know they was messing with me.
Oh man.
So yeah, he's still laughing today. There's 50 something years later. So that's what happened. That's the backstory. As I remember it, that's like 1968. That's where you was born.
You got messed up on that one.
Yeah.
You was like Mikey.
Yeah, that's what it was. They take advantage. I was the little one of the crew, and they got me. Happened about it to this day.
Somebody else did it.
The only other people was there. He was there. He brought it up to me. He brought it up. So yeah, hey, that's the first time I talked to him since back then. And me and him never talked until this past year.
That's your last words, Lamar? Mr. Batman?
Nothing. That's the backstory, and that's the truth. I certified it. That's the truth as I remember it. Yeah. Yeah. Like you say,
I had to have to interview him and see if we got the matching stories here. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later in the next one. Peace.